June 12th, a vision of hope. Yes, we are a vision of hope. Basic text, page 53. By the time we reached the end of our road, many of us had lost all hope for a life without the use of drugs. We believed we were destined to die from our disease. What an inspiration it was then coming out to our first meeting and seeing a room full of addicts who were staying clean. A clean addict is, indeed, a vision of hope. Today we give that same hope to others. The newcomers see the joyful light in our eyes, notice how we carry ourselves, listen to us speaking in meetings, and often want what we have found. They believe in us until they learn to believe in themselves. Newcomers hear us carry a message of hope to them. They tend to see us through rose-colored glasses. They don't always recognize our struggle with a particular character defect or our difficulties with improving our conscious contact with our higher power. It takes them time to realize that we, the old-timers, with 3 or 6 or 10 years clean, often place personalities before principles or suffer from other unsightly character defects. Yes, the newcomer sometimes places us on a pedestal. It is good, though, to openly admit the nature of our struggles in recovery, for in time, the newcomer will be walking through those same trials. And that newcomer will remember that others walked through the difficulty and stayed clean. Just for today, I'll remember that I am a beacon to all who follow in my path, a vision of hope. I'm Herb the Dictaholic. This is just for today. And, being clean, being in the program doesn't necessarily mean that life is all grand. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm in a better place now than I've been in probably my whole life. 30 years of some sort of active addiction, some kind or another. I've created a lot of wreckage and been through a lot of self-inflicted pain. And not doing that today has allowed me to experience life in such a clear, honest way that I can really soak in everything, even the bad times. I still go through struggles. I still deal with life on life's terms, and it's not always easy. It's not always fun, but I can often tackle a situation, recognize why I'm feeling a certain way, own my feelings, and then realize that feelings like the clouds that cover a sun will pass and the sun will shine again, and as dark as it can get just as bright. And if it weren't for the darkness, I wouldn't appreciate the bright so much. And so, being clean today, I'm allowed to recognize that, and it makes dealing with hard times better, and it's really perspective. I could be at the bottom of a literal pit with no way out and starving to death, but I'm going to find some sort of, either I'm going to really try hard to get out of it because I'm clear enough to think of a way to get out. Maybe somebody will come by and help me. If not, I'm going to die there, but I don't have to die in vain. I don't have to die in depression. And, I can make the best out of my death even, which is crazy thought. It's kind of a dark thought. But that's, in all honesty, that's kind of the way I think today, is that, even at the worst of times, maybe death isn't the end. And if it is, I had a pretty good life up until that point, and I'm making the best out of it now, so that if that time comes, or when that time comes, I can have even better memories and experiences to reflect back on. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.